30%. Come on. You can do it. 60%. Come on, Streamlabs.
70%.
100%. There we go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Deponia. It's been a few decades, but we're finally finishing up Goodbye Deponia.
A few decades.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it. Alright, let me mute this stream.
But we're finally...
Look at the screaming in chat.
Ah, yes. Big Screamo in shadow.
Big Screamo in shadow. And...
Of course.
I'm sorry, I've got to be Cat the Chat Queen. Actually, you know what? I don't need to see anything else. I don't need to see my screen at all. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
Continue.
You ready?
Yeah.
I assume that was you hitting continue.
Yeah.
Oh, right. This was where we ended off. In a sea.
They won't let me through.
Yeah, too bad. We'd better turn back then.
We were willing to try. That's what counts. Excuse me. Mind if I hate to interrupt, but, hello?
Hey, Gold, you got any things to say?
All the things.
Oh, bailiff on deck! Division, halt!
Yes, sir, bailiff.
I want to talk about that with you,
I
Gold.
mean,
It's okay,
well,
Gold. You're still my baby.
Oh, no.
What?
Baby goal.
Baby Gold.
Just gonna... One sec. Audio adjustments. Whee! And that. Beautiful. Alright, should be good now.
oh crap, more of them.
See Cletus right behind you guys.
Attention, bailiff on deck. Hello, bailiff on deck.
Yeah, we've noticed. Tell us something we don't know.
Really? Mind your manners, will you? A little more respect for our bailiff.
Right. Yep. He's got a point. After all, he's the bailiff.
Yes, exactly. After all, I'm the bailiff. Remember that.
Oh boy.
I'm headed for the bridge. Take me to the right level. But bailiff, you should know what level that is. Yes, of course I do. I just wanted to test whether you know it too. I'm headed for the bridge. Take me to the right level. But bailiff, you should know what level that is. Yes, of course I do. I just wanted to test whether you know it too. And is this the right floor, bailiff? You should know that, being a bailiff and all. Ah. Of course. Of course. Are you completely sure about that? Of course I'm sure. I'm the bailiff. I'm always sure. Good to know. Time to disembark, everyone. The bailiff says we're
Put
here.
him up. Ah, gotcha.
Oh, Cletus? No, Argus. You guessed it. And you must be Rufus. Some nerve
What a
you've got coming here.
surprise.
Foolhardy and stupid.
Gee.
As always.
Ow, wow,
don't you
wow.
realize that I will now have
Yeah,
to break
hoity.
every single one of your bones.
Him hurt.
Can't we come up with a more peaceful
All the-
solution?
all the
I don't
hurdy-hurdy?
think so. The time
Him do
for
the hurdy.
amicable agreements
Oh,
has
no.
expired. I've been looking forward to this day. Put 'em up.
Sarah,
Oh.
how do I check to see what I can click on again?
Space.
Base.
Is this
Oh.
the him do the hurdy? I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, cut it out! What have we here? A throttle valve to adjust the elevator's speed. Well, who needs that kind of thing?
Yo.
Oh.
Just you wait. Okay, I'll wait. That's cool. That's chill.
Party time.
Cut it out. Ow! Hey!
Alright, this time I got it.
This time you got what?
This time I got it. The battle for the ages.
Oh, for the ages.
Battle for the ages.
What is the purpose of this? I don't know.
It has none.
Bailiff, at last. The team
I'm
is
so
waiting
confused.
impatiently.
There's only one thing I can press.
For your speech, of course.
Then press it.
And allow me to add that
I've
I
been
am
pressing
no less
it.
excited myself.
Doesn't seem to make a
Your
difference.
speeches are always so inspiring, so eloquent.
You've got to
You
press.
play
You've got a
the
few things you
crowd
can press,
like
and you need
a
to do them
virtuoso
in
plays
a
his piano.
sequence.
And if I may say so, a
No,
less
the thing I can
charismatic
press.
orator would literally be torn to pieces by such an audience.
You're still doing the battle, right?
Oh, certainly. But your words are like magic. Inimitable. But
You can only
here I
press
am,
the elevator
just
thing.
raving on. You should get started.
You can only
before
press the
crowd
up,
grows
down
even
stuff?
more agitated.
Yes, nobody wants that.
Electrify
Wait.
us. Work your magic.
Just a moment. I think,
Go like straight up, or do I have to stop in
We
the
are
middle of
about
that?
to be addressed by our great role model, our leader.
I mean, you are going to
our
have to do
mentor,
stops and stuff.
Our idol, Bailiff Argus, who just a moment ago personally assured me that his
But it's
speech
a
is
lit-
about to deliver
What?
will inflame your
Oh, wait.
hearts for our common cause.
It's a pedal.
And
Yeah.
now, stand to attention. You are now being addressed by Bailiff Argus.
he knew this, and he just let me walk into it.
What an ass. Yes, wasn't. Well, I mean, that us. No. What I'm trying to say is that us.
I see.
Oh boy.
Up on the bridge. Is a fine
Go down.
example of our organization. The
Chris, you
organon
smart.
is an organization
I never thought I'd say
of
this.
Asses.
You're V smart.
That's how we were constructed.
Be smart, Rufus.
That is our destiny. I know. Why is he saying those things? Well,
I did it.
why?
I bet you figured that out ages ago. Cool.
I mean, I'm not really ahead of you.
Just look around. What are we actually doing here? We're supposed to destroy a planet for which we don't give a rat's ass. For people who don't mean shit to us. Isn't it time to realize that we are the asses here?
Gotta love it when the game
Then why don't we do
would make you
what
censor
is
it.
expected of us? And shit on
Lovely.
them. Come on, say it. We
Censor
don't
what now?
give a shit.
The game says some things that really should be censored.
Oh.
Just
Okay.
look at you.
I'm just gonna put a language warning on
We're
it. It's
doing
fine.
the dirty work for those up there. Do you think any of them would dream of getting their hands dirty? Blowing up the planet? Terrorizing Deponians?
During the
And
speech?
all those other things we do?
Oh, cool.
depends on the option you pick, I think.
They're sitting
Well, some of it
comfortably
is
on
just
their
there, but some
fat
of it depends on the
asses.
option.
And those
Cool.
asses, my fellow bums, that's us.
Oh god. This-
Just look at our logo. Looks like somebody put their
Yeah.
butt on the
What a
photocopier
donkey.
during an office party. And now the result is proudly displayed on our banner. The print of a gigantic, flabby arse. So why be surprised when they treat us like asses?
This is a speech.
Just look at me. I know you all think I'm an arse because I'm acting like one. But why is that so? Only because it is expected of me. As a superior, one is always half
Oh
arse,
my gosh.
half role model. And when I treat you shittily, you simply
There is a
pass
reason
it
that
on
I
to those
love going
below
through all
you.
the dialogue options, but
In
man.
truth, the hierarchy is nothing but
You.
a chain
What?
Is a
of
donkey.
asses
Yes.
giving each
Airbud
other
is a donkey.
shit.
Everybody.
Everybody's a donkey and everything is poop.
I could name you 1,000 more examples. The fact is,
We
the
are
asses here.
donkeys!
But is that something to be ashamed
A
of?
destiny.
Yes,
I say
destiny.
no.
Charge forth and claim your
I,
destiny.
for my part, am proud of what I am. I am an ass.
Boy.
And you're all asses too! It's time to show the world what's inside us! Long live the Organon!
Recatargus.
Was it good?
Very inspiring, like always.
Great. Well, then I can go now. Which way to the bridge?
But what about the hymn?
The hymn?
Exactly. Following each of your speeches, you lead us in our hymn. You can't have forgotten.
Yes. The hymn. Me. Here we go.
Organon. Oh, Organon. Oh, oh. Organon. Organon. Oh, Organon. Oh, oh. Organon.
Are you glad that you're not editing this guy?
Yes.
Oh, Organon. Oh,
Be a lot of editing.
Organon. Organon. Oh, Organon. Oh, oh.
Wait, if you're putting a language warning on this, can I say heck and heck heck?
Organon.
Yes, you can say heck and heck. I'll put the language warning on after.
Organon.
Cool.
Oh, oh. Organon.
Fellow bums, that's us.
Such an inspiring song. Organon, oh Organon, Destination Armageddon.
You are you done?
Yeah. It's...
Long live the Organon!
Yes. Long live.
Ah, Cletus, there you are. There's your mysterious companion. I had hoped you would introduce me to the person who caused us so much trouble.
Don't worry, she's on board. You should be more worried about the others who are also on board. Your precious bailiff Argus has moved the entire Organon to this high boat.
What? That can't be true. Where is that traitor?
You know, I've got good news and bad news regarding him. The bad news is someone's got to clean the floor of the elevator shaft. I don't think that will be necessary.
Argus, I don't believe it. You are trying to deceive me to bring the Organon to Elysium behind my back.
Yeah, but he didn't reckon with me.
Or me.
What's going on here? Who is that?
I'm the
Organon.
real Cletus. He's just an imposter, which, strictly speaking, makes no difference.
Wait, is this a
Plus
puzzle?
or
Yes.
minus 2 zeros. My calculation turned out just right. This high boat is now under my control.
Not as long as I can prevent it.
Stop that!
This high boat is no longer bound for Elysium.
What? What?
What?
I'm certainly not going to jeopardize the Utopian project by taking an invading army to Elysium. I'm initializing the destruction of Deponia. Right now, Elysium will have to start on
I'm
its
not
journey
musically
a little
inclined.
sooner than
Just keep
expected.
moving the notes around until you get hurt.
Ulysses, you
If
fool!
it's
This
a
is
cloud,
madness.
it means it's really far away.
My
If
decision
it's no, if it's a cloud, it
stands.
means
Don't try
it's
to
one
stop
away.
me.
If it's a dot,
But-
it means
but what?
it's more than one away, I think.
But what about the Deponians? When you detonate Deponia,
So wait, how do
what
I...
about them?
Just
Enough
click.
energy to
Click above and
catapult
below notes.
Elysium towards the nearest inhabitable planet, I hope.
Have you no conscience?
Oh, I do, most certainly. But it is necessary. And you are not going to change my mind.
But what about the Organon?
What about it? The Organon was destined to be blown up all along.
I forgot. But what about me? I don't want to die.
I know. You're the third prototype, aren't you? Yes. The tragic fate of the Alpha generation has always fascinated me. That's why I took Argus under my wing back then. You may think you aren't one of them, but actually, it has always been your destiny to die, just like the rest of the Organon. And the fact that you don't want to die is simply due to a flaw in your design.
But
Organon, 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 destination Armageddon.
Are you making pretty music? He is focusing very intensely. Intense music focusing.
But what about you? You're gonna die as well.
True, but this is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. With all the suffering I have caused, I don't deserve better.
Ha! So you've got a conscience after all. You don't have to do this.
Oh yes, I do.
But why would you want to sacrifice yourself for the Elysians? Who or what is forcing you? I mean, Deponia may be no paradise, but it's possible to live there, and many people do. And not everyone down there was as unhappy as me.
I know the life down at the surface. I spent a long time there myself. Like a rat amongst the garbage. That isn't a dignified life. Not for...
For a bunch of stuck-up swellheads? Hey!
If you really want to know, this is about my daughter. She lives on Elysium. I want a better life for her. On Utopia. I'm doing this for you, Goal.
No! You old fool! What have you done?
What do you think? In a few minutes, a radio signal will be emitted from this high boat. It will activate all the blast towers around the planet. Deponia will be
I'm
destroyed.
not so bad at this.
And Elysium can finally set out on its journey to Utopia. I saved my
Hey, Cat.
What?
I'm bad at
I've
this.
done.
I'm
afraid I have to contradict you, Dad.
Goal? What? What? How?
I went to Deponia with Cletus. I knew you
Just
would
keep
never
clicking
commit
around
it.
the notes until
That's
you
why I
get
didn't
hearts.
tell you.
The girl we were looking for was you, the one who took pity on these junkyard dwellers and sabotaged our plans? This was about you the entire time?
Can't we celebrate this family reunion some other time? Deponia may blow up any minute now. Including us and your precious daughter. Exactly. What are you waiting for, Ulysses? Abort the detonation!
But that's impossible.
Can't we stop it somehow?
The only way would be to destroy the antenna before the signal has sent.
The transmitting antenna. Of course.
But the transmitter is on top of the upper deck. It would be a suicide mission. Who would be crazy enough to try?
I'm in. So am I. And I.
Well then, what are you waiting for?
I'm coming too.
You're staying here, Missy. You and I are going to have a serious talk.
Oh.
Oops. Why does that always happen to me with antennas? You know, we could...
Shut up.
You know, we could...
Shut up.
Good thing I don't suffer from vertigo or any other sign of the zodiac. How are we supposed to get to that?
Like the first three.
That's progress.
Here we go. Haven't got all day, you know. Whoa! That was fun.
Fun? You moron! You almost killed us!
Oh, I've heard that so many times before, but never actually, you have killed us, and that makes all the difference.
That's quite enough. I've had it with you. You will hold yourself back from now on. Leave the rest to us. So, how shall we proceed? You could jump. It's much too far. Or perhaps you could stop the rotor. Oh, don't be such a Rufus. The rotors are keeping the high boat upright. Even if we could block it, the high boat would capsize. That would be the end of us.
You know, we could...
Shut up.
You know, we could...
Shut up.
It's just one note. There we go. I did it.
Now you get to hear the hymn.
Took too much brain power to do. I am not musically inclined.
Trying to match pitch can be difficult, especially when you can't, you're hearing it for like a second, not even.
Step aside. I've got a plan.
Stop! Don't!
I hit it! And who's the idiot now?
You, of course. Same as always.
Huh?
Why? Just look. The transmitter fell into the rotor, and it keeps blinking like nothing happened. Oh, damn! It's still active. How are we going to reach it now?
There's a catwalk down there.
I can see that.
Any chance we could get there by jumping?
Down there? Just how stupid are you? Answer his question, Cletus. Excuse me? You're the inspector here, aren't you? Then let's hear your assessment of the situation. What are the odds? Taking into account the rotation speed and the radius, the odds that we'd survive without being shredded by the rotor are about 1 in 3.
Well, 1 in 3 isn't half bad.
That depends. It roughly corresponds to your brain cells per head ratio.
Well, 1 in 3 isn't half bad.
If the 3 of us all jump from different positions, at least one of us could make it, but that's insane.
Have you got a better plan?
Oh, bugger off. It's all settled then. It's all settled then. We count to 3, and then we all jump. 1, 2... Aren't you jumping? Are you?
You were gonna cheat, huh?
Not me.
I almost jumped by myself. Good one. Again?
All right, but no cheating this time. We jump at 3.
Are you done completely, Kat?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
2, 3. Rufus? Rufus, wake up!
Ouch! What happened?
You made it! Bravo!
Where's Cletus?
I don't think he made it, but I'm not quite sure. It all went down very fast. Now, do you see the antenna anywhere?
I'm at it. I can't reach it from here. No, wait a second. If I loosen this screw, what will hold up the bridge?
Dude got a death wish. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
I've got it! Do you hear me, Argus? I've got it!
Very good. And now, destroy it!
Piece of cake.
I don't want to fix it. I want to destroy it.
Has anyone else noticed the hole in this plan? I can't reach it from here. If I throw it, it'll just ricochet. Has anyone else know?
I don't want to fix it.
Be crazy enough to
No,
try.
wait a second.
Whoa.
If I loosen this
The three
screw,
craziest
what
people.
will hold up the
Obviously.
bridge?
One of these combinations has to work.
There's a screw in place.
I don't want to fix it.
But never actually. You have killed us.
Yeah, exactly. Makes all the difference.
Has anyone else?
I don't want to.
Oh, I wish I could block it somehow.
No! What are you doing?
Destroying the transmitter.
Blocking
What
my
else?
way.
You're not about to stick your hand in the rotor, are you? I knew you were an idiot, but the sheer folly of this really surmounts everything I've heard so far.
I did it! The transmitter is destroyed!
Deponia is safe! Yes, very impressive. But to make it a little more interesting, you blocked the rotor.
Then help me up so we can get the rotor running again. It would be such a bummer if the high boat were to break apart at this point. After all, we're only a stone's throw from Elysium.
Yes, that's an idea. Another idea would be to let you rot down there. I suppose it depends.
Depends on what?
Your decision. Will you help me with my coup against the Council of Elders?
Yeah, you what?
What's going on?
Something's blocking the starboard rotor.
Is that bad?
No idea. You missed Deponia.
We're about to crash? But we're almost there. I can already see the airlocks.
The airlocks, you say? But of course.
The maintenance ladders.
Perhaps I can hold our position long enough so we can evacuate.
Cool.
Go and gather your friends together.
And what about
Does that
the
mean
other
two of them are
ones?
gonna die and one of us
Two,
is
of
gonna live?
course. Now
Oh,
that
no,
the
you'll have to
detonation
see.
has been cancelled, I hope that Argus will rethink his plan. I will inform the Council of Elders.
But what about you?
Goal? There's no time for discussion. Go now!
I refuse to believe this. You still intend to have the Organon invade Elysium?
Why not? Where else could we go?
I will never allow that to happen.
Oh, come on, Rufus. Those soldiers down there are our brothers. We share the same genes. Basically, we're identical. Why should you be allowed to get to Elysium and not one of them? Or two, or three? Where do you draw the line? Who gets to decide that? You, perhaps?
No, but
So, what do you say?
Well,
forget
get them
it.
to jump
That's
then.
too bad.
Well-
But it can't be helped. Somehow I knew
if
you wouldn't cooperate.
They're going
so
to.
long,
You need to,
Rufus.
so.
No, stop that! You rotten bastard! There you are again.
Ah, it hurts. It's your own
R.I.P.
fault.
Cletus.
Ow. You're
R.I.P.
a fine one to
Cletus.
laugh, but now we're all in the same boat again. I think I can free myself. Ah! Don't! The rotor is only stuck because we're all in between. As soon as one of us moves, it will start running again. Then we all die. But if we continue blocking the rotor, then the high boat will crash one way or another. We're dead. Just how did we manage to end up in this stupid situation?
Don't look at me. You two messed it up this time.
What? Can't come up with a cunning plan
So
for
now I
once?
screw that.
Let me think. Nah, it's completely hopeless.
So, we
Yeah.
can relax then.
Woo!
Rufus! Cletus!
Goal!
What's happened here?
Doesn't matter.
You have to get us out of here.
Preferably before the high boat crashes.
Guess it's a little too late for that. Dad says that all these rotor failures have damaged the engines. He's able to hold the high boat in position for now, but evacuation has already started. We've only got minutes.
Oh, great. Now everyone's getting to Elysium but me, right?
Exactly. Get me out of here. You can only save one of us before the rotor starts turning again.
No, there must be a way to get all three of you out.
No, there isn't. Come on, make a decision.
How can I decide that? I don't even know who's who.
True that.
I am
They
Rufus.
go up here.
He's lying. I am Rufus.
They're both bold-faced liars. I
Take
am
this.
Rufus.
Oh, great. And now, can the real Rufus give me some sort of proof?
Of course I can. I know something that the other two definitely don't.
Oh, and what's that?
That we drew beards in Bozo's family album.
Yeah, that was fun. Although there was surprisingly little to draw.
It's a trick goal. He only knows that because I told him.
Don't be ridiculous. Why would the real Rufus tell you something like that?
Just to boast. But there's one thing that none of the others can possibly know. That I cooked breakfast this morning.
Yes, that was unusual.
Anyone could have guessed that.
Yes, but not what we had for breakfast.
Easy. We
Whoa!
had...
I don't think I can hold on any longer.
Rats! Now we're back to square one, and I still don't know who's who.
I am Rufus.
Oh, really? Prove it.
Well... Well, simply trust your heart.
Huh. Let me see. My heart says, perhaps the one in front.
What? No! Forget the bit about your heart. There are more reliable methods. I know something that the other two definitely don't.
Oh, and what's that?
What a discussion. Are you fixing things up, Josh?
What?
You fixing things up real good?
I just broke the thing.
You did the breaky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far ahead are you?
Not very.
Doesn't matter what I say. We're just going round
I'm like
in circles
right
here.
after that point.
Yes, but how else am I going to make a decision?
Well, look carefully. I'm much better looking than those two scarecrows.
I can't see a thing from here. You all look the same in those costumes. I need a better clue than that.
Who cares which of us is Rufus? Just leave us here and save yourself. The most important thing is that you survive.
Ha! He just gave himself away. Exactly. The real Rufus.
That's me. Would never say such a thing.
You're right. That really didn't sound like Rufus. Could it be possible that you changed that much?
The real Rufus.
Will never change. You know that.
Then perhaps it's just another trick to look good.
No.
That's why it's confusing. I don't know who's winning or losing.
Exactly.
It's true. I'm not Rufus. Rufus? That's him. What? Yes. Yeah, sure. He's right. I am Rufus.
Is this a trick? A last desperate maneuver? You know, if I help him, it's too late to change your mind. You're going to fall and die.
Oh, this is the moment.
Definitely. Just think. How can I be the real Rufus? The real Rufus is never gonna give up. He'll never change. And he'll never let go.
Stop! No! No!
Come on, Go. We need to get out. Come.
Huh?
Hello, Rufus!
What? Barry, what are you doing here?
You were my idol, you remember? And I follow you everywhere. No, seriously, I just wanted to tell you how much I admire what you're doing here. At first, of course, I was shocked, but then I did understand. Brilliant, really. It was actually the only thing you could do. A genius plan, even from a philosophical point of view. The ultimate altruistic deed. Huh. Wow, Rufus! The oh-so-resolute Rufus at last finally changed!
Are you ready?
I don't know. Do you really think this outfit is appropriate?
But Rufus, everyone knows you're a Deponian. You remember that, right? You no longer need to pretend. Never again. You can simply be yourself. Forever, Rufus.
But this is totally cool.
Ah, here come our heroes, the saviors of Deponia. Well, a fine mess you got us into, if I may say so. Your report poses us a difficult dilemma. Naturally, now that we know Deponia is inhabited, our journey to Utopia is cancelled for the time being. But the high boat is destroyed, and the cable is cut. And with so many new citizens, our resources will be used up even faster than expected. What will become of Elysium? Are we forced to land on Deponia? Is that the solution? So many questions.
I'm afraid I have no answers for you, Your Eminence. But this Deponian here is a true genius.
Who? Me?
If you're stuck for unusual ideas, his imagination knows no limit.
Go ahead. Any suggestion will be welcome.
But Goal?
You can do it.
Well, perhaps we could mount some rockets.
Has
on
Rufus
Elysium.
changed that much?
Go on.
Or
I don't know, has he?
flying dragons. And if we put monster truck tires on a gigantic dirigible,
Monster truck tires?
then perhaps we could train a few eagles and
Getting back to those flying dragons, how big would they have to be?
Oh, huge! With very large teeth, and they should breathe fire.
I'm closing my case. There's nothing left to say. Any last questions? I take that as a no. If you feel battered, your whole world is shattered, I may have a helpful suggestion for you. Just grab your harmonica and sing about Deponia.
Yeah.
It's a stream of a life more ideal.
Bam!
than the fact
Hey!
that
What's up,
sometimes
guy?
Maybe just one last chance to save the day if you let go. And if that's so, I'm off now for real.
Is off now for real.
When this is all over, I want to know your thoughts.
R.I.P. Rufus. Cletus shall now forever live on as Rufus.
What an ending, though, right?
How I feel about Rufus dying. That's not.
Not what you expected?
I guess Cletus is the real winner here. But Rufus is the savior of Deponia.
Yeah,
which really redeems his character, to be honest with you.
He is an absolute jerk at the beginning. Narcissistic. But then at the end...
It's definitely redeemed his character.
Yeah. Only took him 3 games.
Well, it's been a really good story. I really enjoyed the series.
I am glad to hear that.
Have your harmonica and sing about Deponia. Yeah. There's one more game in the series, so I'm excited to see what that entails.
Oh boy. That's the one that I haven't beaten.
Oh yeah, fun. I guess we play as Cletus? Maybe?
You'll have to play it to see. So I have played a good chunk of it, but I don't actually know how close I am to beating it, because I don't know how long the game is. But you'll see. It's a real shift.
So I would not doubt that Rufus is still alive somehow. I don't know. I'm not gonna make any guesses or assumptions.
You already made 2.
Well, I mean, these are just speculation. I don't. Okay.
They're not official guesses. Got it.
Yeah, not official guesses. But I'm just saying, with all like the curveballs that it's thrown, right? Would not be surprised if he landed like near Bozo or Doc or something in there, or like near the cloning machine or something like that.
Fair enough. I cannot wait to see your reaction to the next game.
Unless it was like a big fake out where that Cletus on Elysium was actually Rufus and the one that sacrificed himself with. There's a lot of things that could have happened.
Considering
Okay.
you controlled the dialogue and you have only ever controlled the dialogue for Rufus, I feel like that would be a big stretch. Not impossible, but that would definitely, holy crap, that would definitely be a reason for me to say that I'm excited to see your reaction. But is it right or is it wrong?
Oh, you're confusing
I'll never
me
tell.
now.
That's the point. I'm trying to not give away what happens. Because I know how the next game starts.
Okay.
But I can't tell you. Because it would give away the bulk of the next game. Like, am I excited because you're playing as Cletus? Am I excited because Rufus survives? Am I excited because everything was a massive fake out? Am I excited because we're following goal instead? Like, there's options.
That is this is a massive brain explosion right now.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
How long was this stream? Hold up.
Not quite an hour.
Not quite an hour. All right.
53 minutes.
Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to check out Cat the Sass Queen on YouTube.
And check out Josh a Random Gamer or Judge Games.
And that's where I'm going to leave this off. Bye, dudes!
Yeah, thanks everyone for coming out and hanging